if you're feeling a little disconnected from where you are and it's feeling a little strange, it's like people are falling off, family, your phone not ringing off the hook like it used to. People are not calling you, wondering what you're doing, what you're up to, and you're wondering why is that happening. Well, let me give you a little secret. That's happening because you're taking the time to do the work. You're taking the time to heal your heart, to um, release the trauma, release the pain, release all these things that has been weighing you down for years, and you just got tired. You got sick and tired of being sick and tired, and you decided to do something about it. Now, what happens is when you start releasing and healing and elevating, your frequency changes. And when your frequency changes, it's not a match to those frequencies that you used to be a match to. And so you might get, girl, you changed, or why you acting funny? You're not acting funny. You just sick and tired of being sick and tired, and you're doing something about it. Not everybody does that. Um, they just feel like life is what it is, and they can't do nothing about it. But I'm here to tell you that whatever you say is correct. So if you say you can't, then guess what? You can. If you say you can, then guess what? You can. See, life and death lies in the tongue. You speak life over you, but you also speak death when you say, I can't do that, or things never work out for me, or, I don't have the money to do that, or I can't afford that. But then you asking for a change in your life. You asking for money to fall in, but you keep saying that I can't afford. So that's just like taking two magnets on the opposite end and trying to press them together, and you feel a force that's repelling. That's you. You can't attract something that you want if you keep saying it's not a match to you. Okay, let me give you an example. You have your I am stickers all around your house. You have them on your bathroom mirror. You have it on your lampshade. So when you wake up, that's the first thing that you see. You saying, I am, I am, I am. I am wealthy. I am successful. I'm this, I'm that. But then, as soon as you leave the house, and a notification pop up on your phone telling you got a bill to pay. Oh, I can't afford that. Wealthy people don't say that. Or you say that you're being nudged to take a class, or you're being nudged to take a trip, and you saying, "Ooh, let me check my bank account." Let me tell you something about source, God, source, spirit, whatever you resonate with. If you're being told to do something by source, source is already taking care of everything that need, all your resources that you need that's connected to making that happen for you. It's already in line. All you have to do is say yes. And when you step up and say yes, watch the magic and the miracles happen. See, magic and miracles can't happen if you know the next step and the next step and the next 20 steps that's going to happen. What's the fun in that? I ask Source to show me magic and miracles and make me blow my mind. Okay, I want you to blow my mind. I want to see things and my jaw drop and I'm just in awe. And it's in the simplest things that I see. It's like, oh my goodness. It was a geese outside my hotel inside the parking lot. And he was just japping it up with me. He was just talking bap, 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 bap. And my core, my soul understood what he was talking about. And I turned around. He got closer to my car. First, he was up on top of a roof. He jumped down and started walking close to the car, just yapping. And I just was talking right back to him. And then he was done and just left. And so I was just in awe on how animals are attracted to me, and how to have that communication. And I can't put into words what was spoken to me, but I could tell you it was a download. It was something that I needed, and I was open to receive it. And so when you want your life to change, you have to be open to receive. We're not trained in this society to receive. We're trained to give and give and give until we don't have nothing to give. And when we don't have nothing to give some more. You can't pour out of an empty cup. That's why some of you are feeling so drained and you just don't know what to do. You're looking around and saying that it got to be more than this. It got to be more than waking up and going to work, and your desires is for more. Well, I'm here to tell you that you desire more because more is for you. It's not being greedy or, arrogant, or because you want more. It's because your soul already holds more than what you have right now. And it's pushing you to expand so you can receive more. I'm hearing that in my collective, you're getting messages, nudges, downloads, and you really don't know what to do with it. And you're second guessing yourself. But I'm here to tell you that you've been receiving messages your entire life. Sometimes you listen, sometimes you don't, and it scares you. My question is, why does it scare you? It used to scare me too. I ain't gonna lie to you. It used to scare me too. But I had to ask myself that question too. Why does it scare me? Society will put up all these like movies and things to make us think there's something wrong with you, or that something bad is going to happen to you. But no, your original set point is having all types of gifts and visions, and you're hearing things, and you're able to speak in the spirit realm and talk to beings, and that was your natural state. But the matrix, the programming, is designed to keep you in fear because it's easy to siphon off your energy that way. So this is why you're being drained, because your energy is being siphoned off. Take your power back. Say no. That's a full sentence, Speaking of that, story time. I was leaving out my hotel today, and I was sitting in the parking lot. Chicago has interesting characters. It seems like they just pop up, fall out of the sky, whatever. I don't know where this young lady came from. But she comes up to the car, and she asked me to give her a ride. And I just said, no, ma'am, no. That I can't do that. And then she's like, just give me a ride. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. And she was like, yes, you can. What? And I said, no, I cannot. She was like, well, can you take me to the fire station? And I'm thinking to myself, like, what's the fire station going to do? And I said, no, I cannot. And she was like, well, I need to go somewhere I just want to go home. Okay, but I'm not taking you. I don't give rice to strangers. She says, we're not strangers. I'm just like, I'm sorry, ma'am. No, I'm not. That's not something I'm going to do. And she kept looking like she was on the passenger side. And my window was down because I was letting the heat out of the car. That's why I was sitting there letting the air blow and let the heat blow out the car before I moved. And she looked at my purse, which was sitting in the chair, in the passenger seat next to me. Now, in Chicago, we got this look like, I wish your ass would. Go ahead, try me. That's the look I gave her. And she turned around and backed up and said, okay. But it's like, those are some of the interesting things that I kind of forgot about here. But, you'll see some characters. And so that's some interesting things about living in the city.
Do you
Hi.
park here all the time?
No.
Okay, I was wondering if you feed the meter. I don't want to get a ticket.
But I do know they monitor in here.
Oh,
So
okay.
better safe than not.
Yeah. Okay.
So today was quite interesting. If you saw my other video, I did a reconciliation to the land of Chicago. And being here has been a wonderful experience, actually. And having no ill feelings driving around, passing some of the areas that I used to hang out as a young adult, as a teenager and a young adult. And but I've always said, this is something that I always could, let me meet and connect with people who are on my frequency that that I can connect with and move forward with. And if they're not going to receive me, let it not happen. And I'm okay with it. And so there's a few more things that I would like to do while I'm here. Spend some time at the water. That's probably where I'm going to go next. But the atmosphere, and as a grid worker, I was in one area, and as soon as I left, it was a lot of clearing, a lot of air belching of, and that's a sign of clearing energy. It was so much energy that I was clearing that I didn't realize that that's what was going on. And so, being a grid worker, you come, you plant your feet on the ground, and in the area where people, whatever needs done in that area with your energy, you'll clear the area. And for my grid workers, light workers who have been called to travel and take people places, there's an advantage of having access to all sorts of travel and places where you're forming your retreats, where you not only earn an income from you facilitating the retreat, but everything that is connected to that retreat, from flights, from ground transportation to meals and tours and whatever it is. And then you can take your retreat and put it as an experience when you're connected to the travel industry. So if you want more information about that, click the link in my bio or somewhere around this video, and I can give you more information about getting connected, but then also show you how you can do it with forming your own retreats and excursions and things like of that nature as another source of income. My collective, you have done some work. You have done some shadow work, some healing, but you're ready to take it to the next step for deeper cleansings, for, what is your soul map, and what is it that you're actually here to do? What's your mission? Are you a star seed? What star seeds are you connected to? These are a lot of questions that came up even in my own healing, because I got to the point that, okay, I started healing, releasing some things, but when you release, now Source has space to give you, to pour into you. So I got more downloads and more downloads. Got it connected to my starseed family, Andromedan and Palladians. It was first the Andromedans, and the Andromedans helped me with my voice, helped me with activations and light codes and technology and understanding music and frequencies, and whew, knowing that light language is coming through. There's some of you here who are this is an activation of your star family. Sirato veranai kirame tulamai sitayame veshu kolamai hatayalamayaramo ve tu. You're now activated to your star family. You start to see more characteristics. And if you don't know about star seeds, the easiest way, go to the YouTube and just search star seeds and what are the star seeds, because that was something I did. I'm gonna give you the path that I took and the different characteristics, and to find the things that you're already attracted to, the things that you're already doing. This is something that's part of your starseed family, and it's such a wonderful thing having this connection. And I have an Andromedan high priestess that's with me, that helps me, guide me, that helps with my voice, and she is amazing. I also have some other guides that have taught me. Yeshua has taught me since I was 12, helped me decode the Bible in the Christian church. And I know some of you are my collective to want to know, like, what is real? What is the truth? Am I going against everything that I was taught? So I'm going to tell you this. The Bible is about 85% truth, 15% manipulation. So one thing that I did when Yeshua's funny, and so I'll be in church and I'll hear, well, Jesus said, and Yeshua, I hear them say, I didn't say that. Well, that's not how that goes. So they're taking it out of context. So it's just like, you know what? All I want to know is the truth. I just want the undeniable truth. So if it's true, let it hit me like, oh, like, yes, that's it. I know it. Know it without a shadow of a doubt. That's the truth. And if it's not the truth, it's a manipulation, that shit sounds so stupid, so dumb, so like, I can't believe people believe this. And so that's actually how it was broken down to me. And Yeshua showed me a whole lot with how the scriptures were a little twisted. And one thing he said was to be like him, not worship him, not call him Father, not call him God. He said be like him. He also says that God is within you. And so he was murdered. He wasn't crucified for his sins. He was murdered because he was teaching that the temple, you are the temple, that God dwells within you. If God is in the temple and you are the temple, that means God dwells within you. The teachings that he was doing, the showing, the meditations, the manifestations, the magic that he was doing, we can do too. When he prayed to God, source, the creator, the higher power, and received a yes, we can do the same things. And so I'm going to do a series of decoding the Christian church and to understand. I was a minister, an ordained minister. Yeshua was my master, ascended master that taught me all about that. And now I'm connected to Mary Magdalene. It's also one of my ascended masters. And Mother Mary is another one of my ascended masters who I'm connected to both of them. They gave me the most beautiful pink roses, and they're my guides as well. And so we're going to decode the Christian church religion because I'm going to tell you all roads lead home. So wherever you're starting at, you have a connection to God, source, Allah, higher power, creator, source, whatever resonates with you. As the I am, the was, the is, and forevermore shall be, the all in all. Whatever name you call that, all roads lead there. God's source is in everything. It's in this car that I'm sitting in, this camera that I'm recording on, this microphone that I'm speaking with, the trees, the ground, the air, the sky, the clouds. Sources is in everything. So if source is in everything and everyone, why do we judge? Because you know when you're judging source. You're judging God. Because God is in everything. There's no good and no bad with source. Because what standard are you measuring to what's good and what's bad? Yeah, watch out for this series. It's going to be quite interesting.